Hello friends, I am back with a little skincare video. I feel like I haven't done a skincare video in a hot minute, so definitely give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if these are the types of videos that you like to see from me, and let me know what else you want to see in the future. But I'm basically going to take you guys along for the journey to see my results of brightening my dark spots. So basically in this video, we're gonna get into a few different things. We're gonna get into products and ingredients that you can look for, whether drugstore or high end. And we're also gonna touch on things like results in the form of not only my before and after, but also how long should you be waiting to see results from your products, and basically how do you gauge if something is working for you or if it's not. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. So this is day one. I kind of spontaneously decided to film this video because I feel like it's just such a good time to do it. My skin was in a really good spot, and basically I went on vacation and it kind of freaked out a little bit. I kind of think it's a mixture of just like a different climate as well as like not really using the same products. Like I wasn't using the same face wash and my skin is quite sensitive. But this is a look at my skin right now. It's obviously not terrible or anything, but relative to how it was before, it is breaking out quite a bit. So I really want to see and show you guys how it's gonna kind of get rid of these scars, a little bit of that like redness texture. I used to have a lot of texture on my forehead. This was originally why I bought this product, and it did amazing. I also bought it just for my scarring. I tend to get acne mainly on my cheeks if I do break out. So I have a few spots here, and here, as well as a little spot there. I have a scar here. I mean, I really should call these all scars because they really aren't spots anymore. They're really more like texture scar. This one is really the only kind of active breakout. You can see it's kind of red post washing my face and everything. And then I also have a scar here. So I'm basically gonna use this serum this whole week and show you guys the results. This is not sponsored or anything, by the way. I do really need to say that because for the protection of myself, I'm literally just doing this to show you guys how I brighten my scars and how I deal with texture and breakouts when they come. Again, obviously my skin isn't terrible or anything, but I have come a long way with my skin. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna show you guys how I apply it. I always do it on clean, dry skin. I do typically do this serum on a night that I'm not really doing other serums. I just find for my skin, less is more. So I like to just stick with hydration and just like simple moisturizing as well as doing the serum. So I've literally just washed my face. I did double cleanse. I did an oil cleanser, then my regular cleanser. I'm gonna apply the serum and then I'll apply my moisturizer, and that's it. Again, I just feel like for my skin, less is more, and I like to just do it that way. I feel like that's just what's worked for me in the past. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. Nothing too crazy, but I will just show you guys how I apply it. So this is the package here. I do have the full size. I did originally buy the mini, went through it, saw the results, and absolutely loved it. So I got the full size. To be honest, I kind of wish I repurchased the mini again just because this full size is quite large, and I feel like for me, since my priorities have changed from scarring kind of all over my face to just kind of little particular areas, I feel like I could have just gone with the mini again, but I bit the bullet, did the big one, so here we are now. But this is a women-owned, black-owned brand at Sephora. I believe they just sell exclusively through Sephora right now. I could be wrong on that, but this is a brightening and clearing serum, so it basically targets anything from texture, dark spots, acne, irritation, and kind of everything around that. So I use it when I see a breakout coming, if it's irritated, if I've popped a pimple and it's now scarred. So it has ingredients in this not only to even out the skin and literally target every single pigmentation, with an emphasis on making sure that it targets deeper skin tones. The amazing thing about this is that it works literally on all skin types, including deeper complexions, and I really want to drive that home, especially with this being a woman-owned BIPOC brand. This is specifically formulated with darker complexions in mind, and I think that's super important because the pigmentation does work quite differently, just with the different levels of melanin in the skin. This actually has melatonin in it. It also has things like conjugic acid, tranexamic acid, niacinamide, licorice root, azelaic acid. It is a powerhouse, and honestly, for the value, it is quite amazing what you get. So there's a couple ways I think that you can use this. I tend to use it as a spot treatment, just where I need it, but you can use it all over the face. That is how I started originally, because I did have multiple concerns, not only scarring on my cheek, but the texture on my forehead. So I did almost use it kind of as an all-around serum, but use it how you feel you need and what's necessary for you and your goals. But I don't want to ramble on too much, so I'll just show you guys how I apply it, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow to see if I see any changes. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to show you guys every single day throughout the week. I think I might do like almost every other day. Now you can use this every night, but they do recommend starting in small doses since it does have exfoliation in it and AHAs, which can be a little bit harsh for some skin types, especially if you've never had an AHA before. Basically what an AHA is, it's an alpha hydroxy acid. It does surface exfoliation. So it is a chemical exfoliant. It is an exfoliant specifically from a chemical exfoliant family. So typically you see AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, LHAs, and there are quite a few different exfoliants out there. So obviously decide on what's best for you. Now, I didn't pick this because it is just AHAs, but the mixture of both the AHAs with ingredients that also help with soothing the skin, irritation, blood vessels, that's really what sold me on this product. Just since we've already gotten to the AHA, what that kind of means in terms of exfoliators. So the way I like to explain it is basically you have a few different types of exfoliators. So the most gentle that you can find are typically enzyme exfoliators. Typically they're derived from pineapple, papaya, pomegranate, and basically they are very gentle because they sit on the surface and they just slowly eat away at your dead skin. Now after enzymes you have chemical exfoliants. So again, that includes your AHAs, which are above the skin, BHAs, which are below, PHAs, which target more so pores. LHAs, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the difference. I think, I'm pretty sure LHAs is one of the most gentle of the chemical exfoliant family, but I could be wrong. The most important thing with chemical exfoliants that people really tend to forget, especially here on the internet, is that chemical exfoliant should not be mixed with other acids. And like I said, whenever I do this, I literally just moisturize after. I'm not going in with another toner or a vitamin C or a retinol after, because it's just way too much for your skin. Those things in combination can be quite harsh. So be very careful. If you do retinol, if you do other exfoliators, you would need to take a day in between before doing this, or replace your retinol or exfoliator with this product. So be very mindful of when you're using this in your routine. Again, it is good to start slow. That is what they recommend. You can work this up to everyday use at night. This is a night serum. So typically I say start once a week at night. Don't use it in conjunction with all the things I just mentioned. And then again, if you do like to use those things, use it on another night. Maybe use your retinol, take a break, just hydrate your skin, use this, take a break, use your retinol. It really is all about moderation and being patient with your skin. If you do too much too soon, it will come back to bite you. And then after chemical exfoliants, you have your physical exfoliant, which is pretty self-explanatory, honestly. When you hear the name, it's exactly how it is. It's that physical exfoliant. So it's the physical beads. So typically these products come in the forms of a scrub, or you see, exfoliating beads. It's something that you're literally going to feel the grit of. That pretty much sums up all the different types of exfoliators you can do. So anyways, let's get into applying this onto the skin. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have my tripod right now because it's packed away, but we're just gonna do it like this because, hey, here we are. Oh, there's already some out, but I only take like a little bit. Like I really feel like less is more with this product. So I'm gonna almost do like my whole cheek here because I do find that I am getting texture. And then I'm gonna do my chin as well. It's funny, I literally was like, I'm gonna use this as a spot treatment, and here I am like basically putting it all over my face. And then once that is done, I'm just going to apply my moisturizer. This is the one I'm using at the moment. I've actually really loved it. This is my second bottle. But anyways, this is night 1. Very excited. So tomorrow I'm gonna give myself a break from this, and then I will just probably do like my snail mucin serum or something as a hydrating serum. I honestly might just use my moisturizer. I've been like super simple lately with my skincare routine, and like for the better. But yeah, so that's what I'll do tomorrow, and then I will repeat this on night 3, and then again do a hydrator, repeat this on night 5, and so on and so forth. So I'll meet back up with you on night 3 and 5, and we will see in 7 days how this improves. Hello friends, this is day 3, aka round 2 of doing the faded serum. I already feel like there's already just such difference. This, of course, the redness has gone down substantially, especially like that irritation that was there. These ones are slowly fading. You can see, obviously there's still some redness there. These ones as well. Obviously like one round is not gonna get rid of everything, but they definitely are lightening just from one application, which is fabulous. So again, I'm just gonna put on the faded serum now that my skin is clean and dry, and then just top it off with my moisturizer, and I will be back on day 5 to show you the difference. All right, day 5, just doing a little bit of an under eye mask right now. It's amazing how quickly this stuff works for me, like amazing. You can definitely see a huge difference, especially on that spot. These ones are still being a little bit stubborn, but all in all, you can definitely see that every single area I have been placing it on is fading. I feel like this, again, like I feel like day 5, it's just such a noticeable difference. Like the redness here has gone. This is still lightening. Like I feel like this one here, like this little spot is quite almost gone. But you can just see them ever so slightly. And this as well, you can really see has lightened quite well. This is only from 2 times of applying this serum at night. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing that I've been doing for the past few nights, but it is quite amazing that I've literally only used the serum twice. So I cannot wait to come back on day 7 for you guys, because I feel like that is just gonna be, it's just getting better and better really. And you guys can see the results as well. So, and this is literally the reason why I wanted to film this video, because I hope that this inspires someone and gives them a little bit of hope as well, because dark spots is a concern that is just so popular, and it is just something that is just so difficult to get rid of. So I understand everyone's struggle. I will be back at the end of the week, so day 7, to show you guys the results of another application, and we will go from there. Alrighty friends, day 7. I don't even think I need to say anything else, because wow. End of sentence, period. Like, here's a close-up. I myself am speechless. Obviously, you still can see some of the scars, but the way in which they are healing so quickly and brightening so quickly is insane and so amazing to watch, especially for people like myself, and I'm sure people watching this video. Like, it is so frustrating to have to deal with not only acne, but the scarring that comes after it or with it. So yeah, this is the one side of my face. I'm like, this spot especially, because that was like the newest one that had popped up in comparison to all the other scars. Like, wow, 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 wow. I literally can't wait to use it tonight. On the other side as well, lots of improvements. This guy did pop up. I feel like I didn't have this originally when I filmed this video, but I could be wrong, because I remember yesterday it was like brewing. So again, I'm just gonna do another round, a little bit of the faded. I use it again like as a spot treatment, but the results are insane. Like, especially this side, you literally can't see anything from here. Like, until I zoom in, and even this side, like, you can hardly see the scarring. It's insane. It's insane. Anyways, so I'm gonna do another round. Really, really happy. And even like, especially my forehead, like any texture has really disappeared, and I feel like that was like the first thing to go. Obviously scarring always takes a little bit longer, but I mean like a week, 1 week, insanity. Obviously comment down below your thoughts, your opinions, if you guys are going to try this product out. Again, this is not sponsored, this is not an ad in any way, shape, or form. I'm literally just taking you guys along with me as I use this product. All right, I am back again with day 8. So I just want to do an extra day just to make it a little bit fun, just to make it a little bit fresh, see what the results are. I definitely feel like, again, it's just lightened a little bit extra. I feel like my cheek is like a little bit red right now, I won't lie. I don't know if that's just from washing my face or whatnot, but you can definitely see quite the difference. I obviously am so beyond happy with my results. And if you guys try out this product, definitely comment down below. Let me know what your results are, or comment down below your favorite products to lighten and brighten your dark spots, because I'm always looking to try new things. Even when I have something that I really love, I always like seeing what else is out there. And for me, I feel like what's most important when looking for brightening products are looking for ingredients like, say, vitamin C, niacinamide, tranexamic acid, conjugic acid, and azelaic acid as well. The reason why I picked this product and I purchased it in the first place was because it had a blend of all of these ingredients, and I was just interested in trying it out, honestly. But obviously, if you don't want to try this brand or this specific product, those are the ingredients I would look for. They're tried and true, and they are typically the ingredients that you see in brightening or dark spot correcting products. So sometimes it's just about kind of seeing what products work best for you. Again, this is not sponsored. I'm not like a professional skincare guru or anything. I just work in the beauty industry. I have a lot of knowledge about skincare and products, and I always like to try new things, and I like to share on this channel what works for me. I always say if you're trying to see results, you should be waiting around the 28-day mark to see results from a product. Basically why this is because it takes around 28 days for cell turnover. So basically what that means is, you know, as of right now, you have skin cells on the top and you have skin cells at the very bottom as well of your skin, underneath that obviously you cannot see. Every day, old dead skin cells are coming off the face. That's why it's important to exfoliate and things like that to help with that process, especially as we age, since the cell turnover time gets basically slower and slower as we age. So typically when you're young, it's around 28 days. And as you get older, it can stretch to almost that 60-day mark. So that's when you feel like, oh my gosh, my skin is dull, it feels dry, it feels tight, it's looking flaky. Those are when you really want to integrate like exfoliants into your routine. So that's always why I like to wait that around 28-day mark to see the impact of my skincare, because basically all those little skin cells that you can't see right now are what is absorbing that skincare, getting all of those 28 days of that specific product that you're trying out. So until it's like that 28-day mark, you're really not going to see the full result of the skincare routine that you're doing. Now, I also say for myself, if I'm entering into that like 3rd week of using something and things are progressively getting worse, things are not starting to get better, because sometimes, yes, you can purge from products and things like that and break out before things get better, but if I'm around that 3-week mark and it's still getting worse, that's typically when I'll stop using it and just kind of take the executive decision that it does not work for me and it's breaking me out. Obviously, you can always keep waiting for like the full 28 days or a full 4 to 6 weeks if you really want to see if it is breaking you out, but typically I don't even want to risk that, so I just stop using it, I'll be honest. But I did just want to kind of touch on that, because with brightening products, like, you can't expect them to just magically work overnight and to boom, just erase your dark spots, okay? You have to be realistic and you also have to be consistent. That's why I like sticking to a very simplified, consistent routine, because I find that's what works best for me. Less is more. Obviously, some people can do a million steps and they're fine, but for me, I like to stick to like 4, max 5 steps of a skincare routine. Maybe sometimes I'm feeling fancy and I add some steps in, like masks and another mask and, you know, all these little things, but I typically like to stay simple and concise. If you guys want more information on my skincare routine, comment down below. I will do an in-depth video on it. Or if you guys want like a skincare tips video, I can do that as well, because there is a lot of knowledge that I have accumulated over the years and I haven't really talked about on my channel yet, so I do feel like that would be kind of a fun video for you guys, but obviously let me know if you guys want it. But I'm so glad that you guys joined along with me for this journey. Let me know if you guys enjoy videos like this. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.